Hey, I'm Kevin. Welcome to another episode of the Bad Girls Club All Star Battle 2 recaps. And we're in the second episode, as I mentioned. And this week's episode starts with no, we are seeing more alliances. We have Camila and Elise have working on a secret alliance, and then we have a alliance, a friend with and an alliance that has Paula and Megan. So at this point, the one worried about the for Lions is Sarah, and actually goes and tells the other girls, but the other girls are like, don't worry, they're not doing anything. But Sarah's like, I'm blonde, I may be blonde, but I'm not stupid. And I think the girls need to pay more attention to Sarah because I think she has nice info that the girls can use because Paula is working with the other team. Like, come on, I think she really is working with the other team. So we go right to so Shelly is not feeling good. So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna sit this one out because, well, yeah, I'm not feeling good, and I'd rather feel better for the team's challenge than so we can all be safe. So they're like, okay. So the captain's challenge, it's basically honey, coins, and you gotta grab a lot of coins and put them in a little box. So whoever has the most coins is the winner. So the girls from the red team are up first, and they are doing actually good at this point. You don't know what strategy from over here. You don't know what strategy you're gonna use or is gonna be the best because you don't know how this things stick, and it's just a mess. So then it's time for the gold team, and the gold team kind of watched what the girls did, and now are like, we can take advantage of their errors and make them better. So at the end for the red team, a big, huge competitor I think is Andrea, and Andrea, along with Sarah, are the ones that got the highest coins. And in the gold team, it was Alicia and Camila. So the winners or the captains for each team for the red team, Sarah surprisingly is the new captain, and go go Sarah, because I really like Sarah. I really like her. And Camila again makes it to captain, so they're safe this week. So now we go to the captain, well, the team challenge, and the team challenge is just a huge mess. Why? Because all the girls are gonna be trapped except one. So the first girl is gonna unlock or unchain or do whatever it takes because there's different stuff you gotta do in each girl. So first one you gotta what is it called? I don't know what you have to do, but you have to get the girl out, and then the other girl is gonna help you to get the other girl out, and then until you get the whole team out of their little cages, is gonna be the winner. So at this point, the red team has to sit one out because they have one member more, and they don't know who they're gonna sit out, and they did not think strategy. They did not think strategy. Andrea is a big competitor, and I really enjoyed her, but she is starting drama. She's like, I'm not gonna sit, and nobody wants to sit out. And they did not think that they needed a small person like Stephanie to do this. So yeah, there was some stuff where you needed little people for them to make little holes and them to come out of them little holes. And the gold team had the whole time to think about what their strategy was gonna be and where to put what girl. So the red team did not think about it. They were more worried about who was gonna sit, and Stephanie was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit out. Stop talking, stop arguing. I'm gonna sit out. And like I said, they needed Stephanie because she is a small girl who can fit in places, small places. So the first girls are to start are Camilla and yeah, Camilla and Sarah, I think, the captains. Let me see. Actually, the first one to start with the other team is Alicia. And we totally understand why Alicia started first because she is one of the bigger girls. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, but she's a much taller and much thicker girls who can actually not fit in those little kind of stuff. So the girls from the gold team are actually like Camila and Alicia worked really fast and got all the girls faster than the gold team, and Nancy even took a big jump. But there was a point where the red team actually um, caught up to these girls, and I'm like, okay, I'm Team Red, and I hope these girls win. But actually, the gold team won, and they they actually forgot the last girl, Elise, because so the gold team won, and the girls just like, oh, we lost, and they forgot Elise. They had to keep going because they had to bring out Elise, and I thought that was so funny. And at this point, they don't know who they're gonna send in, and Rock is like, you know what? I think Paula and Andrea, because Andrea is unpredictable, and you don't know what she's gonna do. She's a strong player, but you don't know what she's gonna do. And Paula, she has a lot of connections with the other team, and she never spends time with us, so we have to do something about it. So at this point, they actually choose Andrea and they choose Paula, and Paula is mad because she's like, I'm a decoy, you are not a decoy, you are not a decoy. Why? Because they said, they actually said, we are sending you in because you never spend time with us. And we're scared. Well, they did not say that, but they basically said we're scared that you have more connections in the other teams and you are working with the other team and not with us. So that was the thing why they voted you in, Paula. Not because you were a decoy because they wanted to send Andrea home. No, 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 no. It was because of you. So Andrea is voted in and she is pissed off. You just have to take it. It's because these girls just take it way too personal, too much too hard. And Andrea is trying to work and talk with other girls so they don't vote her off. But in the next morning, she decides, you know what? I'm not gonna be dealing with these bitches. So she goes home, and I'm like, oh, are you serious, Andrea? And they were gonna vote off Paula. Come on, Andrea, you should have stayed. You were a great competitor, but now it's because actually the girl is kind of cuckoo, too cuckoo for too much. It's too weird. That's why we like Andrea, but that it doesn't work for a TV show like this because I don't want a cuckoo person in my team, even though they're a strong player because they're unpredictable. So at the end, everybody's like, so what's gonna happen? Oh wait, they have to vote in somebody else, and that somebody else at the end is Elise. And Elise is working with Camila. Nobody knows this. And now Elise is saying that she is gonna throw every challenge if they vote Paula off. She's telling the gold team, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't Amy say that last week? And she didn't throw anything. What's going on? And I hope Elise does not do that because she needs to stick with her team. Anyways, so at the end, the elimination goes, and Paula does this huge speech. Does this huge speech that make all the girls cry. The girls that were crying were in her season, but at the end, Paula goes home again, and she makes. You were not a decoy this time. You were not a decoy. That's all I want to say. You were not a decoy. You went home because you were talking to the other girls more than their team and they were scared. So Paula makes this huge drama about oh these girls, these bitches, and I'm like, I'm just over it. Paula, you're a good person, you're a nice person, but you don't have to take this too hard, too personal. Paula, if you wanna be sneaky and work with the other team, well, you gotta be a little bit more sneakier and be more like Elise and Camila, and don't let nobody see you that you have an alliance with the other team, so you won't get voted off. So, these girls think a lot with their heart and not with their mind. They need to worry about who they want to compete against next. They need to think about who they're gonna vote off because it's a game and these girls are not taking it to the game level. They need to start thinking and be like, think more strategy. Don't think, oh, she's my friend. Think more strategy, and that's what these girls need. They need more strategy, and I think there's only few girls that have it, and I think Rocky is one of them because I think, well, yeah, Rocky has one of them, but I think Camila is one of them too, And there's another couple girls that are thinking more strategy and that are not thinking with their heart. And then they stop thinking with their heart and thinking with their mind. Strategy. So tell me what you guys think in the comments, and see you later, alligators. Bye bye.